Hello, my fellow freaks. I'm your Dark Overlord, the Chaotic Freak, and welcome to Dungeons & Dragons Online with Colt, with Seth. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
So, unfortunately, Kyle, Settersoul, Dirk, whatever you want to call him, will no longer be joining us. He is not able to do D&D anymore due to reasons that I will not necessarily be talking about over Skype, or on YouTube. If he wants to make his own video about it, that's fine. I'm still including his links in the description box below because he still does his own channel and also his Twitch account, so I had to start including that as well. So he does other stuff, he's just not doing D&D anymore. But, with all that, Angie's still going to be absent today because she has other stuff going on today, but she'll be joining us again soon. So with that, Cole, would you like to start us off?
Yes. Last time, our heroes made their way through the veil that Aluna had brought them to, finding the strange, empowered plant life there, gathering samples, and making camp for the night. Whereupon Vale ran off along with Kat and Dirk into the forest and was whisked away somewhere else by a very large golden horse with the unicorn horn. Our heroes were then found a necromancer stalking them and revealed that Nemea's bounty had been increased since the last time she had seen the paper.
It's also the first time. Real quick, this is also the first time that Amos or pretty much anyone other than Nemea has heard about her bounty as well. Like in game.
Giving them the Rod of Wonder in exchange for her life, his life, the necromancer took his leave. They were then set upon by strange one-eyed creatures capable of reading minds, who attempted to relieve Nemea of her holy symbol. We pick up with our heroes in the middle of a strange circle, where Amos had just picked up a strange sword that had seemingly taken one of his spell slots from him. Amos, as you're looking down at this strange black sword with just a very slight curve in it, the edges seem a little rusted, but as you are even holding it, the rust begins to fall off, revealing just pristine metal underneath.
Was there?
And you still get that feeling like the sword just... There's a catapult, yes.
That catapult wasn't there when we played before.
Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
It was. It was.
I am 100% positive I made this map months ago.
Alright.
And I have not touched it since.
I just don't remember that at all.
I'm gonna say hello to it.
You don't get a response in words. Just another, plea for help from it.
What do you need help? What's wrong?
You get the feeling like it wants away from here, specifically.
Throw it!
I'm gonna say to Nemea, let's get out. Let's leave. And then I'm gonna is it sheathed or anything, or is it just like the sword?
It's just a sword. You don't see a sheath anywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna just carry it, and I'm gonna say let's get out of here.
This is kind of wants to look around more.
As you all turn. Alright, Nemea, you want to look around more?
Yeah, I've already explored the circle and kind of figure out what that was doing. The stones, I also explored them. I haven't really looked around at all the other items on the ground, though.
Alright. From what you can tell, give me an Arcana check.
Okay, oh, I have a character sheet. I forgot to pull that out. Might be a good idea if I can actually roll my stats. Not my stats, but stuff. Why does Panda have an online character sheet, Colt?
What? He does? How strange. Yeah, I put it there, cuz.
What?
Don't worry, he won't be showing up. I just did it for fun.
Okay. Is that an Arcana check? With my -1 intelligence?
Yes. Natural 15. Cool. Alright. Best you can tell, the circle is drawing in magical energies from around it. Slowly, but absolutely. As you look at these items, they look like they were all once enchanted, now rendered mundane from just being near the circle for so long. And a lot of the power seems to be being stored in these crystals.
Okay. Do any of the other weapons besides the ones that Amos picked up seem to have any other magical qualities, or are they all drained?
All of them are drained. They've been here a very long time.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up this red sword right here,
Aim.
and I'm gonna place it to this red stone.
Just touch it or hit it.
Touch it.
Tink, tink, tink. Nothing.
Okay, I kind of smack it.
Roll an attack. Just strength. Roll strength.
Well, that was a save. Whoops, hang on. Let me roll an actual strength.
Okay. You hit it against the rock, and a bit of it chips off. And there's a lot of sparks that, like blowing out a fire, just come out of the gem and the little piece that fell off. No reaction from the sword, though.
Okay, if I press the sword to the gem, to the spot that got cut out, nothing happens? Like, if I place, like,
No.
into the chip?
However, there is... If you do see something happen in the circle, though, there's
Okay.
a bright flash of light right here. And then again,
Right,
almost
right where?
like lightning is playing. Or in the center of the circle. Oh, I'm on DM later.
Okay.
I'm on DM
Right there.
later.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Amos is gonna say you should stand in the middle. He's gonna suggest that to you.
Maria's like, I'm not so sure about that, but I will do something different. Just go and take the sword, just gonna place the sword in the middle of the circle.
Alright.
Like,
You
stab
take
it into the ground.
sword, and as
She's not,
Alright.
she's not just like placing it on the ground, just stabbing
Roll
it into the ground.
okay, let me roll a quick thing here. Okay, that's fine. You take the sword, put it in there, and as there's one more spark, you see Dirk, Cat, and the big golden horse appear in the center of the circle.
Oh.
Dirk is like looking around, like, "Oh, great, we got out. Oh, hey, how are y'all doing?"
Maya looks at Dirk, looks at Cat, looks at the horse, looks at the sword, looks back at Dirk. That's it. Is the sword appearing different?
You notice that. Nope. The giant horse, you notice, no longer has a horn on its head. And as it's kind of looking up at it, you see it, this magical glow of a restoration spell you recognize as Greater Restoration. The horn slowly begins to grow back out of its head, because these are your companions. Greetings. And it sort of bows its head to you. And Amos.
I guess I'm actually over here, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hello.
Hi.
We've been speaking. He tells me that you are good people, so I will excuse the intrusion and the touching of these artifacts. You see him sort of look at the sword, his eyes glow, and it slowly flies back to about where it was.
Oh, these are your things, are they?
They belong to those who sought to destroy me. I found them to be dangerous. Thus I placed them here to rob them of their powers permanently.
I can say,
My name is Eva.
I'm going to make a diplomacy check. But I can say, you know, in
Mhm.
different hands, a weapon with powers could do very different things. It could be used for good rather than evil. I'm gonna make a diplomacy check with that. Or a persuasion check, I guess?
Yeah, persuasion. Right. Please make a charisma saving throw, Linnea. You see his eyes glow as he peers at you. He goes, used for good. But is that truly what you had in mind for them?
She goes, I mean, yeah. I mean,
I sense much confidence in you. No preclusion to good nor evil. But tepid neutrality. What would you have done had the sword suddenly regained its powers?
Well, there has been a panther centaur thing that has been hunting us and trying to turn us. I would probably use it to try and slay him.
Ianra and Dirk exchange a glance, and you see Dirk nod, and he says, I had some ideas about that. We can discuss it when we get back to Muscle. Ianra looks back to you. I think you have other problems as well. Make another wisdom saving throw, as his eyes glow again.
Wait, wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom.
Okay.
He's using a different spell now. Okay. You get a similar feeling to when the Nothics were trying to look inside your head. But you, used to it now, you kind of just push it out and goes, I don't know what your intentions are, or your past. I do not trust you, and so I would prefer you not leave with anything here, Tiefling.
Mako shrugs and goes...
When he says Tiefling, there isn't malice there. He's just stating a fact.
Yeah, Mary kind of shrugs and goes, it's fine, I'm used to distrust. I take no offense to that. That's no more than usual.
And have you done anything to abate that mistrust? Have you done anything to reverse this mistrust?
Well, I've not been a bad person, though everyone assumes I'm bad almost always. Well, not in the town I'm currently residing in, but in most of my past, it's always been the way that no matter what I do, I'm always a bad person, whether I do something good or not.
Are you saying you've been blamed for something you never did?
He goes, I'm always blamed for something I've never done. Blamed for stealing, blamed for all sorts of different things.
Vale was there too.
Vale!
I see. He kind of... Yes. He sits down and kind of gets down on... kind of lies down like a horse does, but this massive creature is just bigger than any horse you've ever seen. And he gets close to you. I am a creature of law. Laws are absolute. They must be followed at all costs. Unjust laws must be struck down. Just laws must be enforced.
May goes,
if there is...
Maya's actually going to say laws don't always work is the biggest issue. A lot of times laws are simply what people want them to be, whether they are true or not.
If there is a law that isn't being enforced, I would be inclined to correct it.
Can I have Keith perch up on the...
Yep.
On this green gem? Does it do anything to him?
No, he actually kind of likes it. It feels nice. Like warm. If you feel you've suffered some injustice, I may be able to offer some assistance to you.
Like what?
Do you know what I am?
Arcana check?
Arcana or history? Or religion? One of those has a lower DC than the others. Okay.
History has my
History.
best numbers, so I have +2 in that. The other two have -1.
He's a. You think he's a giant unicorn, kinda? It's like,
Can
I
I
have
make
no
one?
idea what you are.
yes. Arcana. Yeah, Amos, it's a big unicorn.
So Nemea says, I have no idea what you
Alright.
are.
Whee, unicorn.
I just
He
want to
kind
ride
of-
you.
You see an amused snort run through him at Amos's response. He goes, I am what the humans refer to as a Kirin, a celestial being.
That's cool. So, I see.
The lands here, Landis and Zhang, hold my kind in great respect. Were I to appear for your defense, they would listen. Would you accept my help in righting the wrong of the humans?
Hey, let me think for a minute how Nemea would respond.
In the meantime, while he's still thinking, can I ask about the sword?
Okay, just the sword that you're using? Or that you have?
The black sword that took my spell.
Black sword? I don't remember having a... He kind of peers at the sword, and you see him blink as though he's struggling to see it. He's like, I don't recall having such a sword here. Are you sure you didn't bring it yourself?
No, I found it. It felt like it drained some of my magic from me.
Strange. Out of it. Wherever you got it, I'd advise you to be careful with it. I don't recall it being here.
I see.
If you feel that it is too dangerous, you may leave it here, and its powers will be drained away entirely in time.
Does the sword react to the urine?
At that suggestion, you get a sense of fear from the sword at the thought of being left.
And you said the Kieran couldn't see it?
He's struggling to see it, but he can just barely make out that you're holding something.
I see. So I'm just gonna hold it at my side then.
Okay.
Nemea is going to respond to him by saying, there has been a wrong done to me, but at the same time, it's not such a simple matter as whether or not my innocence is proven or not, because as far as everyone in that city and the land around it is concerned, I'm already guilty, so it's not such a simple matter as appearing before a court and telling them they're wrong.
Would you prefer if I went ahead of you and told them of their incorrect assumptions?
It means he kind of give kind of a nervous laugh, just to go, wait, you want me to go back there?
You have been treated unjustly. It must be corrected.
May's gonna say, well, I can't. Okay, May's actually gonna consult her amulet and she's gonna ask her amulet what it thinks.
You have already asked it a question today.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Oh.
With the Nothics.
Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna get a locket that won't open, and then I'm gonna say, I'm making sure to Amos and ask him what he thinks. Then, it's like, do you want to go to that place, that city?
What city is it?
It's a city to the north in Landis. It's actually kind of close to the vortex, though it's beyond a mountain range, so you've never actually had the opportunity to visit the vortex in the past, Nemea.
Okay. So she's going to kind of explain the situation to him and say that, essentially she's been framed for murdering a noble, and then now she's being framed for more, and he knows the rest, I guess, at this point. This guy's offering to help us out, to help her out. Ask him what he thinks.
this is the Colt, like Seth the Colt. Is that near the? Where's the Yuan-ti village compared to that?
The Yuan-ti village is kind of just south of the middle of the Vortex province.
Oh, okay, so it's not very near.
It is no, it is not near. It's
Okay.
about between if you went straight from the Yuan-ti village to where Nemea wants to go, it's about a week's travel.
All right,
And
then.
without monster attacks.
And how far is Mosswell from the village?
Mosswall is about half a week from your village.
So I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, sure. Might as well clear up your name. Amos will say, I guess.
Okay. May's gonna turn back to the creature, and she's actually gonna ask him what his name is.
My name is Ian Ra.
Ian
I'll
Ra.
spell that for you.
Ian Ra. Okay. I was gonna say, alright, Ian Ra, if you go ahead, then there's a good chance I will probably follow, but I cannot promise that anything will change, and even if it does, it might not change for the better either. Keep that in mind.
Very well. Though you might be surprised at what sway I can have over the minds of the humans. And he gets up, and you see him give a little stomp on the floor, and all of the gems glow and send out a pinprick of light from each of them that coalesces in the center, creating this little golden orb that floats down into your hands, Nemea. Ian says, use this to contact me when you're on your way. I'll be in disguise in the village until the time is right.
Okay, I have a golden orb now.
Okay. And you notice Cat is holding and petting an adolescent wolf that has taken a liking to her. One of the super buff.
At least one of us is keeping a wolf.
Yes, you now have a wolf in the party.
I'm adding golden orb to my item list.
Are the like Yabduga and Aluna?
Aluna is kind of half hiding behind a big gem, furiously sketching something in her notebook and looking back up at Ian Ra every few seconds. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And Yabduga is just sitting there like, hello.
Oh, this is it.
Ian Ra looks at him, kind of acknowledging it with a bow. Yes.
Okay.
They both acknowledge each other with a little bow.
Since Amos has low wisdom, he's gonna say, so hypothetically, could I ride you as a steed?
At his full height, he kind of looks at himself and looks down to you. If you could get up there, and he chuckles.
How tall is his back?
He is considered a huge creature, so his back is at least 10 feet off the ground.
Jump check, Amos. Jump check.
I have a spell slot. Can I use Misty Step to teleport onto him?
You can if you want to.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport onto him.
He's like, okay, fine. Kind of looks back at you, like, kind of dejected, like, what? You see his eyes glow as he looks at you. He rolls them and says forward, and he goes, well, you are of everyone here, you are the one with the best intentions I can sense, so very well. I will ferry you back to your campsite.
Even more than Dirk.
Amos, while you're up there, you notice his hide is not this smooth and luxurious all over. There are some deep scars running across his flank and back. And, like, you can see a lot of damage, like, all over. There's even one scar running, like, through his eye, where his eye may have been gouged out and then regenerated. And as well, his left leg has no scars up to the elbow, also implying that it was cut off and regenerated.
I'm gonna ask how old he is.
I am a few thousand years old. I have been alive since before the time of Shin, back when humanity and elves were still finding their way in the world. And he begins walking your back to your campsite.
Is-
If you want to ask questions... What?
The red stone that I chipped off, was it still chipped? Right here?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Okay.
The chipped off bit has quickly faded to a dull red.
Oh, well, Nemea was actually to go over, pick up that stone, and try to put it back in the big gem.
As you put it back in, make a straight wisdom check to see if you can fit it back right where it was.
I have +2 to wisdom, I can do this. 10.
Tink, 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 tink. Forget it. Doesn't work.
Nemea turns back to Ian Ron and goes,
It doesn't-
I tried.
It's fine. They have... I will fix it later.
Okay, I was gonna do that as, I was gonna do that as a sign of trust, but no, I had to make a wisdom check and I failed.
You tried. You tried. That's what counts.
Is
Now I can have a
Einra,
sword.
Einra, is he a Fey being, or is he
He is a
celestial? I see.
And that being as it is, Yabduga is walking quite closely to him, and they're like conversing in Celestial, kind of just saying like, "Hey, what's up? How you been?" Amos, you're the only one who can understand them. The gist of their conversation is just swapping stories about what they've been up to and what the gods are up to. Nothing groundbreaking, just simple drama more than anything.
I'm gonna ask Yabduga how old he is, since I'm a little surprised that Einra is a couple thousand years old.
He looks at you, goes, "I am 23.
In dog years?
Yes. He nods.
But only
So a little more than 3
years old.
It's like, my kind matures more quickly, but lives longer than humans.
Okay.
Any other questions? He asked. Is the music still going for y'all?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Also,
Okay, that's
actually,
good.
I was going to ask Yuduga a question. As I say, Yuduga, I do like having you around. I mean, you're entertaining at the very least and helpful to have around. But don't you have, like, other duties? Like, why are you still here right now?
I was bored, and I did have some time away. Or, well, a reason to be away. I will return after tonight.
And he's like, so because you were bored, you came with us and started fighting with us?
He nods.
Okay, then.
Alright. He goes, "Alright, you head back to the campsite." Ian gets down for Amos to get off of him.
I guess. Hop off.
Alright. Dirk is, Nemea, roll a perception check on Dirk.
Okay. Perception 18.
Dirk is... You see Dirk looking into his bag of holding a lot. Like, on the way back. Like, and just, like, kind of all in wonder.
Nemea kind of frowns at him and goes, you didn't put a wolf puppy in there, did you?
What? No, that'd kill it. No, that's awful. He closes the bag up.
So Nemea says, so what's in there?
Well, Ian Ra's horn was kind of damaged a while ago. It'd been bothering him, and so he asked for my help breaking it off, and, well, he opens it back up and shows you. Inside, next to the giant sword floating in this pocket dimension, is the broken off horn of a Kirin. And it is a curved horn, kind of in the same vein that a katana is. He goes, I think if I take it to Sal, along with the metal from the giant sword, he might be able to make me a new katana out of this.
See what I typed in the chat? That's a response. Just Just a whole lot of dots.
I don't expect you to understand. He puts it away, kind of walks away in a huff. Come on, Vale. Alright.
Okay then.
You get... Ian Ross sees you all back to your camp. He kind of bows and says, I will go ahead to Landis. The wolves will watch over you while you sleep. You may rest easy tonight. And as he says this, you see the wolf kind of coming in from the forest around you.
Mrs. Wait, the wolves are with you?
Well, yes, I have raised them, watched over their pack when it's first formed, and my ambient energy has resulted in their current elevated physical state, as well as their peace of mind, which is why they do not attack intruders immediately.
I see. So why did they go to our campsite then?
They wanted to make friends.
I see. Okay then.
Also, some friendly humans who come through here tend to feed them, and they quite like the food. And you see many of the wolves like licking their lips and salivating.
I don't have a whole lot of food. I have a spicer kitten.
Dirk, like, veil close, like, how dare you? And he goes into his tent.
Then the man looks at Yaduga.
I will bid you. I bid you farewell. And Ian Ross turns and walks back into the forest. Right. You are left to the night. Anything y'all wanted to do?
Sleep.
Nothing else?
Oh,
okay.
I want to like, sort of meditate on that wand I got.
Yes, you attune yourself to the Wand of Wonder.
Woohoo!
And now use the Wand of Wonder. It has 7 charges every day.
Right, but I should only use 6 because I use the 7th in my
Or
break.
actually, yeah, and it regains 1d6 every day. All right. Amos, before you can go to sleep, Aluna stops you and begins quizzing you on what it was like riding Ian Roth. Like, how did it feel? What was the muscle structure like? The neck muscles. What did the eyes look like? I didn't get a good look at them. The horn pattern, everything.
Seth?
Amos?
Hey, you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
Amos.
Sethamos. Should I go check out his room?
Sorry, I'm back.
There you are!
Somebody was. Some Cole came
good,
in
I
my
was
room.
watching homework.
Cole came to your room?
Alright. Yeah. Well, okay, what's up?
Right. Aluna's been drilling you on what it was like riding Ian Ra, what the fur pattern was like, what the eyes looked like, the pattern on the horn, just pestering you about every little detail before you go to bed.
Alright, I'll just answer, you know.
Alright. You
just
answer her for about 30 minutes.
Every answer should be a
go.
different kind of cheese. It's like, well, let's see, the fur kind of looked like Swiss cheese, the eyes kind of looked like American cheese. Just things like that. Or mushrooms, or just like different kinds of foods in general.
Alright, you all head to sleep. There is no further interruption throughout the night.
Yay!
You wake up in the morning once again, each of you pet the wolf that has slept with you.
Maybe he's gonna pet the wolf that slept with her.
They are quite warm and fuzzy. Aw. You wake up, you have breakfast, mark off rations.
Alright, maybe I should do have rations. What's the thing we have?
The wolves stare at you as you eat,
Oh, Nemea gives them some food.
sitting unmoving.
Nemea gives them a whole thing of rations.
Alright, Mark. Alright, you split up some rations.
Okay. So
Dirk does as well.
So I now have 4 rations left.
Alright. And with that, you leave the Hidden Vale, heading back to All Eyes to head back to Mosswall. Right.
Okay.
And we're picking up the woman, right?
Yes, All Eyes. Right.
Oh.
All right. Lilia.
Okay, yeah, I forgot her name. Okay, cool.
I almost did too. All right. As you head back, you make it most of the way back with no trouble, and then I need everyone to make perception checks.
Okay, also, Colt, I have a question. In my backpack,
Yes.
I have 2 different sets of armor. I have a chain shirt, and I have mithril half-plate armor. I don't remember.
You're wearing mithril half plate.
Alright, did I just get that back at like the last place we were at, like with the beholder and whatnot?
Yeah. Rick gave it to you. You don't remember?
No. Maybe. It's been a while.
Rick gave it. It's
Amos, why'd
it's
you roll
medium
2 perception
armor
checks?
that does not.
I have a hawk.
Oh, fine.
He has a hawk.
It was me using animal companions.
Alright. Alright. So Dirk and Keith both see something approaching the back entrance to All Eyes through the forest, stomping through the trees. As you are looking on, you begin to feel the vibrations in the ground. Nemea, somehow you don't feel this.
Awesome.
Uh,
So I'm just, I don't even know
you
anything's
can,
going on. I'm just like, it's a nice day.
I'm gonna send Keith up ahead to scout out the area.
Alright. As Keith goes forward, he relays back to you. There's some giant green humanoid moving straight towards the back entrance to the All Eyes town.
I'm gonna relay the message to the party.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Can I look through his actually? Can I look through his eyes to try and see what it is?
You can. As you look through his eyes, you see something quite alarming. It looks in a similar fashion to the way you look, but it's a giant. It is a great big fat giant covered in green snake-like scales.
This is an abomination.
No, it has legs, and it's huge. It is bigger than Ian Ra was, and it is moving towards the entrance to the town
Amos,
where
write
y'all
it.
are about to arrive.
Write it.
I'm gonna write it. Oh, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say it's a Yuan-ti. It's a Yuan-ti. Something's wrong with it, though. I can't tell what. It's different from normal.
It's bigger than any Yuan-ti you've ever seen.
Yes. It's huge. It's bigger than Ian Ra.
Alright. And as it closes in on the entrance, and y'all arrive at the entrance, it comes to see you. And I get everyone to please roll initiative.
Comes to see me. Oh, okay.
Or all of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not that special.
What is that? I mean,
Okay.
Oh,
Not
I'm sorry, I wasn't
intimidation.
selecting Nemea. I forgot about that.
Initiative. Okay, I'll just add it in.
Okay.
oh yeah, I forgot that too. I'm sorry.
You got 3D. You're tied with Dirk.
Dirk and Amos
Okay.
going last. There's a song to be made there. This is the whole kissing the tree song, but like with initiative and Dirk and Amos. Never mind.
Alright, and... Alright, I forgot Aluna. Hold on, let me... And... Ah! Here.
Oh, I figured that song. I think. Maybe.
What?
The song I was singing before, I think I finally figured out how to make it work. Dirk and Amos sitting in this place. INITIATIVE. Might need a bit more work still.
Ah! Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so Aluna is first. Aluna sees this thing approaching. She's like, what? She's going to look around, and she is going to, first off, cast mage armor. She has that on. She has that going on.
Oh, I forgot. I had my spells back, and I'm back at full health.
And she's going to back. Yep.
Yay!
She's going to move over here and just kind of try and stay behind the tree away from this thing. Its turn.
Ooh.
It comes out here and it looks down at the party. Now in view, this thing towers over you, at least 18 feet tall. Its eyes are these just glowing slits. Just bloodlust everywhere. It opens its mouth and you can see these snake fangs that can barely fit inside its mouth. And the smell is just awful.
What language do Yuan-ti speak, or do they just...
Abysso, I believe.
I should know. I mean...
yeah, you know Abyssal.
Okay. Makes sense then. Okay, yeah. Okay. Are we able to... No, it's not my turn yet. Alright, okay.
Nope. As it sees you, it's going to... Oh, are you in range? You are in range, cool. Alright, it is going to make an attack against you, Amos. Yes. It is going to take its fist and bring it down upon you, and miss completely. It hits the dirt beside you, spraying up the turf and grass. It batters all of you, but otherwise it has completely missed. You can see its eyes aren't entirely aligned correctly. It's a little bit cross-eyed. Alright, Nemea, your turn.
Yeah. I am going to use... Okay. I'm going to use Spirit Guardians, but first of all, I'm going to move before I do that. Because it only goes up to 15 feet. So if I come right here, then 1, 2... Is he in range? Is he in range right now? Like his arm's right here.
15 feet?
Yeah.
Yes, he is in range. He takes up a 15 by 15 foot area.
Okay, then I'm gonna activate Spirit Guardians. So he'll automatically get slowed, and with the DC, he only takes half damage.
Alright, he passes, so he takes half of 17, which is 8.
Or you could end up making 9, I'm just saying.
Your Spirit Guardians start peeling off the scales one by one. It looks a little painful.
Maybe he'll take the light. Maybe he'll take the floating lights.
Cat focuses her druidic powers, and above you the clouds begin to coalesce into these dark, stormy thunderheads, and she casts Cold Lightning.
Oh, jeez.
Right on top of this thing. And it fails its save. this thing gets struck with lightning.
My spirits are holding
right down
in
the
place.
shoulder. It steps back and the ground shakes as it stumbles. Some of the scales getting burnt off from this thunder blast.
We're gonna
But it looks
absolutely
up.
destroy this guy.
Almost. Dirk's turn. Dirk's turn. Right. Dirk has way too many items. Dirk, you see now, he doesn't have even his broken katana anymore. That's gone. He takes out his longbow, takes aim. His longbow, that hits. It's Colossus Slayer as well. Alright. So that's minus 11. Alright, he hits the thing in the shoulder. Amos, your turn.
First I'm gonna yell in Abyssal what he's doing here.
That's why I'm a bit late for that.
It's yours.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Okay. As you start speaking in Abyssal, a shudder like runs through his body, like fear, and he looks at you, and you see him just snarl at you, this hate-filled look. Otherwise, there's no response.
I'm still deciding. So he just got angry at the sight of me?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess intimidation is off the chart. I was gonna try and, shoo it off. I'm gonna do my double Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Roll to hit. Alright, they both hit. Roll damage. Alright. Two Eldritch Blasts going off in the shape of snakes, biting into his flesh. Scales getting ripped off and blood pouring down.
We killed him in one
He
turn.
snarls.
No.
Not quite. Nope. Aluna. I suppose you have prepared Aluna. Aluna is going to move around here. Beneath everything. She's going to fire an acid arrow. Her favorite attack. Wait, where did it close the sheet? Acid arrow.
None of us are missing today.
The arrow hits him across the back, and you see the acid eating through these scales on him.
And this is considered huge, or
Yes, huge. He reaches for you, or he steps forward, slowed by Nemea's spell. He's going to reach down. He's going to fall down to his knees and attempt to bite you, Amos.
Oof.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. He just he snaps at you, attempting to catch you in his jaws. But he misses. Right. Nemea, your turn.
So first of all, Nemea, since he's now within range, she's going to step up behind Amos. It's the cleric, so to be in the back.
He'll get an attack of opportunity. He gets an attack of opportunity.
I'm moving 5 feet though.
Wait. What?
I'm only doing a 5-foot step.
Oh, you're still in range anyway. Never mind. He has a 10-foot attack range.
There you go. So it's fine. And then she is going to cast some kind of spell. I had a spell in mind. I don't remember what it was anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I wasn't cast a spell. I remember what I was going to do. Okay, so she's going to pull out the Wand of Wonder and she's going to use it against him.
Alright. Roll the
D100?
D100. And it should have the thing on the item if you look under its explanation.
Okay, where's this explanation?
Hold on, 1 second. Actually, I will just put it up on your screen right now.
Alright, that works.
Did it appear?
Oh, wait. Yep,
There you
there it
go.
is. Okay, so I'll roll D100. 27. 27 does... You cast Stinking Cloud. Oh no! Oh, yeah, that happened when the campaign was
Oh
running.
no.
No, no, that happened in the campaign Seth was running.
Yeah, that happened in my campaign.
So,
You
I'm
might
guessing
have-
Seth,
Yeah.
Keith, and the monster all get caught in this. You create a 20-foot...
Nope.
20-foot radius. Oh, it's a radius. Oh.
Yes.
So just not point within range. Well, I was pointing at the creature, so it actually be 20 foot radius of the within the creature, right? Because I was pointing at him.
Yeah, from right here.
So
What's
hang
the
on.
closest
Let
bit of
me
the
measure
creature
that.
to you?
So 20 feet.
I'm actually poison resistant.
Yes, you are. Yuan-ti are immune to poison.
Is it poison?
All Yuan-ti.
Both
Yeah,
Dirk,
if they're immune to poison, they're immune to the effect of Stinking Cloud.
both Dirk and Cat are caught in it, and Vale. Pretty much everyone except for Luna is caught in
Yep.
it.
And you.
I'm 15 feet away,
Yes.
so I am caught in it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone except for Luna.
Okay. Alright, so... Yeah. So, the area is also heavily obscured, meaning you can't really see anyone that's further than 5 feet away from you.
Oh yeah, it does say Constitution save against.
So, Amos, you can see... Each creature must make a Constitution save or spend the turn retching and reeling, unless they're immune to poison. Alright,
Right.
Cat's turn. Cat, make a Constitution saving throw. Sure thing. I'm talking to myself.
Yes, you are. You're talking for yourself.
The
What's the DC on it?
cat immediately begins... 15.
Oh right.
Cat spends
it's-
her turn retching and laying on the floor. She sounds like she's having a hairball.
Right, if it causes
So that's her turn.
once,
Dirk.
DC is 20. It's 15.
Dirk also is like, oh my gosh, no, oh. Vale. Oh, Vale's already here.
I might have screwed us up. Vale doesn't
Vale
care.
is fine. Vale
thinks it's
is
got a sweet
immediate
scent.
smells us like nope. He
Oh,
runs into the entrance. Dirk's like, Vale, wait. And he'll be doing something in there. Amos, your turn. It smells kind of bad, but I mean, you're a Yuan-ti. You've smelled worse. No, you don't need a con save. You're immune to poison.
But that's for Keith.
Oh, okay. Well, Keith is in the air, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not too sure. I didn't really
is
specify
there
how
enough?
far
Is there
he
enough
is.
wind? Is there enough wind to start
He was
dispersing?
scouting beforehand. Yeah, high.
Is there enough wind to start
What?
dispersing the gas?
Let me look at it. It lasts up to 1 minute, so it will last 1 minute.
Well, it said that with
I
wind,
am-
with strong enough wind, the wind can dissipate the cloud more quickly.
Oh yeah, and if your druid would catch her lunch, then she could do that.
Oh right, so it's not just randomly that windy.
I'm gonna do a little bit of that.
Okay, sign of ill omen. You're gonna bestow a curse.
Oh.
All right. So what are you gonna do to him?
Oh shoot. School bill. I am going to do the the wisdom thing or lose a turn. Well, yeah, wisdom or lose a turn thing. Well, actually, can I ask for advice? Which is better, the deal an extra d8 or the wisdom and lose a turn for him?
It's really up to you.
I think I'm going to have him do the wisdom and lose a turn thing.
Okay. Alright, what's your spell save DC?
Shoot. It's 15,
15.
right? Or is that not updated? I guess it is.
Okay.
What is the DC like? How do you?
It's 8 plus proficiency plus spellcasting modifier.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Alright. So he now has that going on. I will mark him as such. Now it is Luna's turn. Luna, she actually can't see into the area. It's heavily obscured. So she's like, oh my gosh. She is going to move kind of over here and prepare an action. Wait, is she within 20 feet? Nope, she is not. Okay, she's at the edge. She has She has a spell prepared. Right, its turn. It is going to get save, and I forgot it has a certain trait that gives it advantage.
But hey, that means it's not immune.
It's a Yuan-ti.
Oh.
No, spell save against Amos's curse.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. You have to make a touch attack, Amos, to touch him.
Oh.
Okay.
Make a charisma check. That's the same thing.
Just okay. Yeah.
Plus proficiency, so +2.
+3 actually.
Oh yeah, +3.
Wait, how is charisma
Yeah,
check the same as a touch attack?
It's a spellcasting modifier.
Oh, okay.
For a spell attack, you use the spell save DC,
yeah,
or
yeah.
you use the spellcast.
It's a ranged
ability.
attack.
For you, it'd be wisdom. Okay, but this one is a regular. Alright, so you hit him, he's cursed, but he passed his saves, so he knows he gets his action just now. And he is going to, again, attempt to bite you, Amos. Ooh, that does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Alright, luckily this is his weaker of the two attacks. So you take 16 points of piercing damage and are grappled.
He's grounded?
Grappled. He is
grappled.
He is in the mouth. So he bites you at your waist, and your head is kind of up inside his mouth. He does not smell great.
Oh.
He is going to, with this, he is going to.
He's going to what?
Going to begin moving. He has half movement, so 3.
Do I get an attack opportunity because of
Amos.
that? No, because I was 10 feet away from him, but... Right.
You would not, because he was not in your threat range.
Right.
Alright. Maya, your turn. It's heavily obscure. You can hear him think, hey, but it's hard to see anything.
Hang on, I gotta make my constitution save, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh boy. 14? Ah, crap. Well, I'm just sitting there trying not to throw up.
Oh. Cat's turn. Cat is going to make a con save. Yes. Okay. So she would have been able to re-prepare them. She is going to. She's going to cast Gust of Wind, and she blows all of this stuff north. So it begins dispersing, and 60 foot. 10 feet wide. Okay, so she starts cutting at the wind. It begins dispersing. You can sort of see through it now, but it won't be all gone until next turn.
Okay.
Dirk is still throwing up. Vale. What is Vale doing? Vale is running at full speed. Okay. Amos,
Wait, Vale's running away?
You're currently in this thing's mouth. Vale is doing something.
Oh.
Can I get Eldritch Blast with? So like, where are my arms at? In
They're inside of it.
can I get?
Inside of this thing's mouth.
Can I point out an Eldritch Blast inside of it? Like,
Yes, you can.
would it get advantage? And well,
It automatically hit it.
yeah.
Out of him.
So.
Right?
Okay.
Alright, 24. Alright, you let loose inside his mouth. You break open part of his teeth. You hit his uvula as well. He is going to make a con save for that.
Oof.
Let's see how this works. Oh, wrong. Okay, so Amos, as you fire one at the uvula, you're like, ha, take that. And as you see the blood running down, there's this ominous rumble throughout the whole thing's body. And then you see, back in the distance, with your dark vision, its throat opens up, and this disgusting poisonous mass flings out, dropping you out of its mouth onto the ground, covered in giant vomit.
Ugh.
You are no longer grappled.
Hey, at least I'm out.
Right. Aluna's prepared action triggers. She is going to cast.
Kapow?
What was it? What?
That's just gonna cast Kapow.
Yep. Ah! Yeah, she casts Kapow. It's a 20-foot cube. She casts Web on it. Right. From here. Here, 20-foot cube. Alright. That was her action for last turn. Now it's this turn. Now, having this thing covered in web, she is going to... I closed her token again. She looks at you and she goes, set this thing up on fire. As she casts Hypnotic Pattern on it.
Wait, who's she trying to say that to?
Amos. He goes, light this thing on fire! But she shouts it out loud enough that you can all hear it. Okay. So he has to make a wisdom save. Which he does. You see a zebra pattern lights going off around this thing's head. It looks around and then shakes it off, unaffected. I'm going to move away from it slowly, preparing a different spell. Now it's its turn.
Sacred Flames wouldn't cast it on fire. Wouldn't set it on fire, right?
No, it's radiant damage.
Okay.
Don't forget my curse.
Right. It is going to make first a wisdom save. It fails. And then a dex save. It also fails. So not only does it stand there doing nothing, looking down at you, as it kind of starts to right itself, it gets absolutely covered in web. Alright. Now it is Nemea's turn.
Is the cloud just about fully dissipated now? Because it's almost back to Cat's turn.
It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. No con saves needed.
Well, Sacred Flame wouldn't set it on fire, so you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna have some fun. I'm gonna use Rod of Wonder again. Wand of Wonder again.
Okay. 20.
20.
What is 20?
Open up. Thank you. 20 is I cast Gust of Wind.
Just a... that cat was just cast.
So there's a lot of wind flying at this thing. Let's
look at what Gust of Wind does.
Wait, hang on. Is there a chance they might get knocked over with Gust of Wind?
Let's see.
Each creature in the area who's... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I was looking...
Swing save or be pushed 15 feet away. Any creature in line. Okay. Yeah. So between your Gust of Wind and Cat's sort of going that way, he'll make us...
Amos is gonna get caught in my Gust of Wind, isn't he?
Yeah, hold on.
60 feet long, 10 feet wide.
He's gonna yell at you
yeah.
to stop
Of course,
using that.
there's a massive webs and a giant between...
Nobody's...
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, Nemea. Nemea, make a... What would this be? Make a straight wisdom check for me to see if something happens.
Okay. Hang on. Let me go up and go to the thing. And wisdom check, not wisdom save?
Yeah. Say check.
Wow.
Okay. You blow him over and he gets further caught up in the web. You see the web kind of blowing and threatening to let go of the ground, but it manages to stick firm.
Okay, does Amos get knocked by the wind at all?
Amos, make a strength save with advantage. Natural 20. Alright.
You didn't even feel
Amos, it's windy, but you're holding firm. Cat is going to move over beside you and also focus her Gust of Wind directly at that. Kamehameha! Okay, he focuses at him. He's gonna make a strength save. Well, he's already on the ground prone, covered in webs, so... Amos, make another strength save with advantage. Alright, it's got a little bit windier, but you're fine. Ooh. With both of the gusts of wind now flying at this thing, the webs rip up out of the ground and fling him over Amos into this tree, now covered completely by webs.
So this is getting windy, and then Amos looks up, and just a giant web-covered monster just flies over him and lands in front of him.
Alright. Dirk is looking on like, what did I just watch?
That's called girl power.
Alright. Amos, your turn as Dirk moves forward and can't really shoot because he can't see anything but webs.
So I'm gonna shoot. Do I get advantage since you said he's...
He is restrained.
Prone.
He is restrained, so you have advantage on the attack.
Okay. I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him.
Alright. Roll to hit. That hits. Roll damage. Alright, now roll 5d6 for me.
5d6. Oh man.
Yes.
Dash R. 5d6. Ooh! 3 6s.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So,
I mean, that was almost max damage.
HD fire. HD fire effects.
Yeah, it's definitely high def, high quality.
Alright, anyway. So, the web burns away, the tree is on fire, he is covered in flames, but he manages to rip out of it, taking significant damage.
You took away my fire text. I didn't even finish writing it. I was gonna make it all red.
And oh, Cat lost her Call Lightning because someone cast a Stinking Cloud. Oh, Luna's turn.
Sorry.
Luna, now having a better view at him, is going to once again attempt a hypnotic pattern. And he is going to make a save. He does not. So as he is getting out of these webs, you see that zebra pattern once again covering the area. 30 feet. And he begins.
Colt, I can't hear you. Hardly at all.
Hi. The creature is stunned, looking at all these pretty colors around his face. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Good.
Alright. So yeah.
Alright.
Configuration. Alright, so he is going to just stand there. He can't do anything. He can't even make a save to stop this curse. Alright.
I like it.
Alright. Because I can keep him like this until he gets hurt. So here's something. And she's going to continue concentrating.
Is Amos hurt?
Amos is somewhat hurt, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amos, come a step closer. Can I just get? I need one more step so I can cast Cure Wounds on him. Can I just move one step closer?
You can prepare an action for him to step closer to you.
Alright. Mrs. Come over here and I'll heal you. I'm 5 feet away. You can make this.
Okay. Cat's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she is going to prepare a spell for when everybody else is ready. Dirk is going to move over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping an arrow knocked, pointed at this thing. Aluna webbed him.
I was gonna say, you know, it seemed to have been pretty effective, you know.
Okay. Whenever he steps
so
closer...
she heals me?
Yeah, let me go ahead and cast my spell. I mean, you cast that second level though. That way, it's a bit more powerful.
Okay.
So I should take off a second level spell slot on level 1. I rolled. Okay, so I rolled a so I got a 9, but I got a 1 for the higher level part. So normally I would have done 9 instead of 10.
He gets 10, so yeah. You
Wow.
restore 10 hit points.
I am so happy to use the second level spell for that. 1 extra point of health.
Alright. Aluna continues concentrating on the hypnotic pattern, but prepares a non-concentration spell for casting. She goes, get something really strong ready. He'll come out of it once he gets it.
I forgot to say, I'm ready my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you readied that. Alright,
Yeah.
He is still in hypnotic pattern. Nemea, what are you readying?
I will ready... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my spiritual weapon out. That way, it will just kind of be there, so I get 2 attacks. I mean, that was just me summoning it just now.
Yeah. Alright, you summon the spiritual weapon.
This little arrow flitting about. Can we just draw an arrow?
No, I have, here. Hold on, I'm fiddling with cat spells. Let me put this under your control. Right, there. This is under your control.
Wait, I don't see
So it's
anything.
gonna be-
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh.
Alright,
Alright, I got it.
alright. Cat summons another storm cloud for Call Lightning. And she goes, everybody ready? And with all of your prepared actions, she is going to start. Faint thing.
Where you get advantage on attack, like for help action.
He's incapacitated. You already have advantage on all these.
I see. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. You cast Call Lightning. To start. So you kick off with a Thunder Blast. He has disadvantage on the save. He fails.
And at 20.
Both those hit.
Does the spiritual weapon hit?
Okay. Surprisingly, no. It bounces off one of the scales. Luckily, that's a bonus action, so...
Alright, well, so once it
Alright.
gets to my turn, I can actually do a thing.
Alright. Alright. Everything else is me, Dirk. Going to fire a longbow shot. That hits. With... that as well. Okay. Plus 4. Okay, so that is 42, 56, 60 damage. As a lightning bolt strikes him, Dirk hunters marks and shoots him. Amos fires 2 Eldritch Blast, one hitting him in the head, and Nemea hits his scales with her spiritual weapon. Dirk fires another arrow. That's so funny. That is right. That one hits. That one also hits his neck, and he begins gurgling. Amos, your turn.
I'm gonna pull out my new sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna 1, 2, and I'm gonna slash at it.
Make a charisma check with proficiency bonus
Ooh, 12.
and advantage.
Oh, okay. 20.
20. That hits. Roll. Are you using 2 hands or 1?
1 since I have my shield.
1d8 plus charisma.
Plus 4. Oof.
You can feel your magic singing through this blade. It's resonating with it. It doesn't use your strength or your dexterity. This sword seems to move based on the wills of your magic. And you go to strike 2. How would you like to kill it? How do you want to do this?
Can I jump up to it and just like stab it in the back of the neck? Like, can I
Yeah,
try
it's
and climb up?
like on all fours from being flung. So
Like jump up there and just like pierce it down, like, you know, take my shield hand and just push it down back of its neck. Kind of,
you just want to push it down.
yeah, just, you know, push it down, like try and pop off his head, you know?
Oh, lop off his head.
Yeah, like just.
Alright, you jump up, spinning. You smack him down with your shield, then you bring the sword, following your will. It cleaves straight through its neck, bone, metal, everything. And the head goes twirling off, falls to the ground.
You said the head falls in the lake over here?
It kind of falls right there, sorry.
Oh. I'm sad now.
Don't ruin the water. Yuan-ti blood's poisonous. And with that, you're out of combat ends.
Nice.
Amos is gonna turn to you and say, "Don't fire that thing in my direction anymore."
She aims at him but does not fire it.
I'm gonna point my sword at her.
It didn't affect you at all, Amos.
Yeah, you barely even felt it.
Well, I mean, still, I saw what it was doing to you guys.
May's not threatening him with it. She's just pointing at him playfully, if anything else, or nothing else.
Okay. All right. As y'all are waiting, Vale comes running back out of the cave with Lila in tow.
Lila.
The woman from the village, the monk.
Oh.
She goes, "Hey, what's going on out here? What
Great.
is that?"
Great reaction time.
Look, Vale came running in. Luckily, I was having lunch at the time, though now I don't think I want to anymore. What is that smell? Y'all better come inside. Let's do some explaining. All right. Do y'all go with her?
I guess so, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You head back into the town of All Eyes for a short rest. And as you're walking through the ruined temple, the Chimera is still sleeping in a corner. Yeah. So, what was that out there?
You know what? We'll answer you in the next episode.
Oh, I see. Well, make sure to tell all the viewers to like, favorite, and subscribe.
I think you just did.
Oh, right. Okay.
Also, favorite is not a thing that is on YouTube anymore.
What? They removed it?
It's like,
that's where I
share,
kept
and
all my-
subscribe. Thank you very much.
That's where I kept all my music videos. Oh no, Rick will be so disappointed. I'll go tell him the bad news.
Yeah, they removed that a long time ago. And with all that being said, quite have a fantastic day. Twist also on this video. Safe for ciao.
Good evening.
Bye.
Hey, Amos, that's a greeting, not a goodbye.
I'd say, it's a goodbye also.
Let us know what you think down in the comments, if that's a goodbye or if it's a greeting or if it's both.
It's both.
Ciao.